This is Presque Là, French for nearly there. She's a 57-foot traditional style narrowboat built in 1991 by Stoke on Trent Boatbuilders. And she's in lovely condition. She's provided a liveaboard home to the current owner for the last 4 or 5 years, and she's very highly spec'd. We'll go through the detail. She was last blacked. The hull was zinc phosphate coated at build, by the way. She was last blacked in September 2018. That cratch cover you see there is brand new in late 2019. The forward locker there is storage locker, and the box you see in the well deck there is a gas locker. That was new in September 2018 and has two 13-kilo bottles. Glazed bulkheads and glazed front doors. Good sized well deck, 4 foot 6 inches long. Paintwork's in reasonable condition. And there's a bank of 450 watts of solar panels up here on the roof. It keeps the huge bank of batteries nicely topped up. There are 6 domestic batteries on board, all brand new in October 2019. They provide power to the 12 and 24 volt systems. There's a starter battery new in 2018 and 2 bow thruster batteries. There's the view from the helmsman's position. And we'll go in from the back on this boat. This is that's the throttle, backwards and forwards. It's very easy to use, and the button underneath it is the rev control, bow thruster controls, various other instruments, solar chargers and things over here. The engine's under these deck boards. That's a Perkins Prima, last serviced in September 2018, and in we go to the bedroom. Good size, 9 foot 4 inches long. The bed itself is 6 foot 2 by 4 feet. Storage underneath. There's a Houdini hatch in this room. There's 3 of those on board actually. It's a very light boat. Central heating controls. Very good sized wardrobe at the foot of the bed. And there's a dressing mirror there. And the inverter's up there. That's a Victron 1600 watt inverter charger. And behind this door is a bank of shelves with a cupboard at the bottom. I mentioned the central heating controls. The central heating is an Eberspacher diesel-fired system, brand new in 2019, August. The radiator in here and the stern cabin are heated by the engine. You can turn them off, of course, but it makes it nice and toasty when the engine's running. Lighting on board is all LED apart from one light in the bathroom here. It's a nice bathroom, a pump-out loo, ceramic sink. Radiator in here as well, heated by the Eberspacher. Hot water on board. The calorifier was new in 2016. The hot water tank is heated by the engine, the Eberspacher, or when on landline. There is an immersion heater as well. Shower over bath, all nicely tiled. There's an extractor fan in here as well, there it is. And a clever fold-down rail for hanging wet clothes, I suppose, and towels and things. So out we go. Such a lovely boat this. Feels really cosy. There's a dinette here. This turns into a spare double berth. Some very good storage behind these doors. And while we're here, I'll show you this wardrobe here. Floor to ceiling. And there's a top-loading washing machine. That's a hot point. That also runs off the inverter, by the way. Under the forward dinette bench here is a cool box. There's storage under this one as well. It goes below the waterline and keeps things chilled. Very clever idea. I don't know why more boats don't have it. Another radiator. The speakers on this boat, by the way, there's a stereo under the bed, in the side of the bed, which doesn't actually work, but could very easily be upgraded. It's an old radio cassette. Lovely side hatch in the galley here. The kitchen itself is 7 feet long, so good size. The cook is a Thetford oven, grill and hob. The hob was new in 2016. Squeaky clean. And lots of shelves and cupboards dotted all over the place. 4-burner gas hob. Usual good sized cupboard under the sink. And there's the fridge. That's a 24 volt rather shoreline with an ice box. That was new in May 2018. Can also run off 12 or 230 volts, the fridge. Some good storage opposite the sink. And there's the bin, quite neatly tucked away. I moved further down into the saloon, another Houdini hatch. I can't remember if I mentioned the one in the galley, but there's one in the galley. And there's an L-shaped sofa here. This turns into a huge double bed, 5 feet wide double bed. And there's the well deck. You can just hop over the sofa if you need to get out to the front, or take the cushions down. And the saloon itself is 10 feet long. Head height on the boat I've not mentioned is quite generous, 6'5". And there's the solid fuel stove. That's a Mazzona cedar. And there's a television on the left of the screen there. There's also a travel power generator on board. So 230 volts is not a problem. And an interesting note about this boat is it has the capacity to be radio controlled. The current owner has never bothered with it, so she can't even tell you if it works or not. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But there are remote control functions to operate the boat from the shore, or there's some controls in the well deck to operate the boat. It's also got VHF radio. There's lots about this boat. For further photographs, fully downloadable spec and the price, go to our website www.rugbyboats.co.uk.